Now, special friend. Special friend command is good. Orm and Tim are special friends.
I updated Orin's command as well, so now that it's
an assassin.
He's a deadly assassin.
We haven't quite seen how deadly he is yet.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We haven't seen him since he got smashed in the face by a savage one.
Well, and then not
across the room.
Yeah.
And spidered.
So you were heading to the right where we last left off.
To the right.
To the right. It'll be about 40, 50 feet of a kind of like winding corridor, and it opens up into another chamber. This chamber seems to be dominated by about half a dozen large mounds of rock and dirt. A large number of bones and animal remains litter the floor near each of these mounds. The ceiling is about 30 feet high. There's a strange kind of musky scent that fills the area. And I will note that a little different from most areas, rather than kind of a rocky floor, there's kind of like a much more loose soil on the floor here.
Leave. We're leaving right now.
Yep. Back, turn around, we're out.
We're out.
I do want to make a survival check to see if I've noticed if we've been going any bit of an incline or decline.
Sure.
And can I do a nature check to see if I have encountered anything like this, even if it's smaller form?
Okay. So Grit's perception, Rufus survival, Nokren.
Oh no, not my perception. That was on Rufus.
That was a joke roll, but you know.
Oh, for his stealth, yeah.
Yeah.
You think you actually might have gone down slightly right now?
Shit.
But like by like maybe a couple of feet.
Right. But that would make sense.
Actually, Nokren, you have heard of something very similar to this. I'll give it to you because you can kind of see these nests. You've heard of large burrowing insect-like creatures known for spitting acid.
Okay, turn around.
Let's leave.
Like the size of horses.
Yeah, I would explain how big these things are, how bad they are.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So...
No.
They need to not make as little vibration.
They could just be avoiding this cave because of the insects.
Yes, they
Or
could.
do we see any sort of exit on the other side of this area?
Oh yeah. Those of you that dark vision can see that there are 3 exits out of here.
Exits.
I thought you just said eggs.
Or entrances.
Yeah, I thought you said eggs.
You mean actual exits, or
like caverns that lead out of here,
or into here,
or into here from other places. But they're like on the opposite side. Like one is is kind of on the opposite side, and the other 2 are on to your, as you're facing this room, to your left.
I'm going to softly mention we did go down a little with his tongue.
The guards said nothing about this. I believe he went the other way.
Yeah.
He actually did mention deadly insect creatures.
He did mention deadly insects.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay,
yes.
my bad.
But you mentioned that he explored other places first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we back out slowly then?
Yeah.
I will stealth out.
I think we're all kind of trying to stealth out.
Here
We're gonna roll
goes.
some stealths? Awesome.
Let's be clear about this. What order are we in right now?
are you carrying a
Rufus is up
torch?
front.
That's not
Well,
too
I'm
bad.
just
trying to be
vibration
light-footed.
Yeah.
He said don't
okay.
make vibrations.
Yeah.
Can I just keep my 23 from earlier?
We'll say no, make another one.
Okay, here comes that one.
Oh no. Oh no, Grits. Oh no.
I'm a
no.
dwarf. What do you want? Okay.
Well,
Why?
you're fine.
Just to be clear about this, Tim is as close to the front as possible here in terms of the leaving part, like as close to the exiting as possible. We're probably keeping Nokren at the back.
Yeah, Nokren knows he's heavy and he's going to be as low as possible to try and make as little.
Just so we're clear that I'm not somehow left in front here. And
I'm
with
wherever people shuffle me to because
I was shuffling out first.
yeah.
I would be the last one out.
while
I'm
we're doing
second
that,
to
I
last.
am just gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Just now? You
Okay.
didn't
Just
do it
now.
before we
I didn't do it before. No, I didn't.
Okay.
I did it just now.
All right. You kind
Suspicious
of
much?
move out a little bit, and you don't seem to notice anything either following you or coming out of the dirt after you, though.
So they're stealthier than we are.
And we're less perceptive than they
And
are.
now,
so
and now
we
you're
don't-
back on like harder material. Though Nokren, I will tell you, you have not heard of them burrowing through rock. Granted,
Okay, good.
unusual
Okay.
area, never know differences, but as far as you know, it was more loose soil and looked to be an area
Yeah.
of loose soil in there.
Better odds if they do come after us here, they can't burrow. At least I don't think they can.
Okay. Whew, sorry.
So you're going down the other passage?
Gritz is tired.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's
Okay.
go to the left.
The passage will kind of stretch for about 40 feet and lead into another chamber that's actually fairly empty. It just seems like kind of like an open chamber. And with one exit that seems to kind of head to your right, so almost parallel to the path you had before. Kind of turning that way, you will see yet another chamber to your right, so this almost heads back the way you came, but it like opens up into a chamber off of this passage, where the passage continues to run parallel to the one you took to where the mounds were.
I do want to say I'm trying to keep track of elevation.
Okay.
I'm also trying to just keep track.
You got the
of
feeling your elevation went down just a little bit when you entered in here, and it hasn't really changed in here per se.
Okay.
It was like
So
when you
our travel in general has been pretty much
flat.
level.
It's like
Okay.
that first like couple hundred feet you used to get into this like
went down a little bit, but then
Can I do a perception or survival to see if I see any signs of movement in the cave, creature or otherwise? Like
Scrapings
something's
on the
come
wall.
through
Sure.
here.
Like-
Yeah.
Um,
So which one?
I'm
Survival-
helping you with that, by the way,
Okay.
because that's exactly what I was.
are
gonna
you
do.
looking? Are you looking in the like first chamber you came to, or the chamber off the tunnel?
I would look in each of the chambers as
Okay.
we went.
Then give me 2 perceptions then, I guess.
Okay.
And I am helping. I am because that's what I was.
What's your perception?
+3, I think. Yeah, +3.
Okay. You know, I'm helping you.
Okay. All right. May I roll with advantage then, Matt?
Sure.
And you want 2.
Yes.
Not a very good first one.
Okay.
Much better.
Hey,
second.
that's better.
So.
You can
uh,
see better anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well.
So the first kind of area you moved into was a little less drippy, I would say, but still kind of wet. Maybe like kind of water moving down the walls, a little bit of a lot less stalagmites and stalactites, and just kind of like a little bit of a slick floor. Very open chamber, not really a great places to hide kind of thing.
Okay.
The second one, the little room off to the side, is a room that kind of has this constantly dripping water. You can see that like there's like pools on the floor, a bunch of stalagmites and stalactites filling the area, but you can't really. It kind of blocks some of the view with the amount of them, so you can't really see deeper into it though. It does look like there's some like rocks kind of sitting around in the water and stuff. Perhaps like they might be naturally part of the floor, or like something that fell down at some point in time and has been kind of smoothed out a little bit.
Okay. Well, I don't know how we want to proceed with that
Nokren
information.
doesn't want to go in that second room unless we have to. He's like, stalag.
Is there
what
so
are the
so
ones on the
we
roof?
stalagmites,
Stalactites.
stalagmites.
Stalactites.
Stalactites.
hold
What
tight.
happens when they
That's what- yeah.
when they touch together? When they touch each other? I know there's another name.
Pillar?
They're touching tips.
It's something other than we'll call it pillar. We'll call it pillar, but I know there's another actual term for it. That
I know
there is. Yeah. Hold on. I can actually find that for you.
They're very. A lot of them are seemingly like just pillars, actually, at this point in time in that chamber.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of like
It's
pillars.
got lots of water, and Nokren doesn't like it. He's already annoyed that we're in a cave that like had a waterfall over it.
A column.
They're considered columns. Yes.
Ah, column.
Okay.
There we go.
I was close enough.
Yes,
was
you
really
were close
close,
enough.
yeah.
You were
Yeah.
close enough. And column is very simple, so it's like I felt like there was something
Yeah.
more, but no.
Yeah.
He will go in if he has to, but
I mean,
You want me to look in?
how deep did you say the water was?
It might make it a little difficult to walk around in there, but other than that, so like ankle.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh,
And the guy said there was things in water. He didn't say what water.
it's true. We assumed the river. Could be not the river. Yeah. You know what? I want to ask you this is a I don't know if this would, but I want to do it anyways. I want to cast dancing lights, and I want to put them into the water
I
Underwater.
like that.
so I can ideally see under the water.
Or is the
Oh, yeah,
water
shadows
murky,
and
or is the
movements.
water
Well,
clear?
we'll find out in a minute.
So you're just throwing 4 different dancing lights out into different places.
Yeah, just getting a good spread to see if I see anything, and especially looking for shadowed movement and also for density of water and how far I think it's going down based off of the shadow reflection from the light.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the walls and ceiling in here.
All right.
Yeah, good idea.
Good idea.
Then both of you give me perceptions.
Yeah,
Can
and
I
I'm
also
standing
be
in front of
looking
everyone with my shield
Uh-huh.
in between me and the water, just waiting.
Can anybody who's looking give a
Yeah,
perception?
because I'd be looking around too.
It sat on 19 for so
I'm rolling
long.
mine. Oh, why do I bother?
It is
Let's
too
hope it's in
dark
the
for me
water.
to see anything in here.
I'm not even gonna bother. I wouldn't
Especially
be
the
trying. I'd be
dancing lights are
watching
in
the
the
water.
Not on the walls.
I'm waiting for movement. I'm not looking for anything in the room. I'm waiting for something to go for us.
Okay. All right. So your dancing lights go out, and the first couple of them just go into like little pools of water, and you notice they're a couple feet deep. The last one goes out to a smaller pool and hits it.
Hits it? Like, hits the top, doesn't go in.
No,
Yeah.
it hits the creature.
And it hits
Oh.
the top,
No,
No.
doesn't go
it
in.
is a creature, probably.
It is a creature.
It's
It
either a
looks
creature
just like a pool of water, of maybe oily water, just sitting there.
Does the
Ooh.
dancing light
Donation?
seem to interact with it in any way? Does it seem to
It's
provoke?
it's a little spark of like floating light that just
Yeah.
hits into it and then just sits there.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
it's magic and it has no form. And
Yeah,
the thing is not reacting to it whatsoever.
That's what I was
Or-
asking.
And-
It's
and
I
Or
do a
picks up a
nature?
pebble.
Before he does that, can I do a nature check?
it would not be nature. It would be
Oh, okay, then I would
Arcana?
know, yeah.
Arcana.
Can I do an Arcana check? Because
Can I
I
do
would
an
be
Arcana
all
check?
about that.
Sure.
Even though I'm not gonna have any clue with my +0.
I have a +1.
Oh,
You know more than Tim.
Oh.
Grits.
With my
you-
+5.
Okay. Okay.
Rufus
you,
knows more than all of us.
Okay. So like Grits, you recognize that it might be some kind of ooze or slime. Rufus, you recognize that it is a gray ooze. They are amorphous and they corrode metal.
Keep metal away from that.
Take a step back.
Mhm.
Oh no,
They have,
we
they
do
have,
not want to
they have
that.
pseudopods that both hurt you and do acid,
2 questions, Matt.
corrode things. Yeah.
Can we tell how big it is?
In size terms, it's a medium-sized creature. It
Would
looks like a
either of us-
pool of water kind of thing.
Would either of our characters know the rough movement speed of a gray ooze? Because as a player, I know the movement speed of a gray ooze.
Probably not. Like,
Okay.
like Rufus, if he got like above a 20, I should say maybe, but like
Okay.
he got that he knows what it is and what it does. He's like, you're like, I think it's an ooze, and he's like, gray ooze.
Gray ooze.
They attack you with acidic tendrils, and they corrode metal.
Oh.
I don't think we want to mess with it.
No, I don't think so either.
They're not that strong, though, right? I mean, it's an ooze. I don't know much about oozes, but I can't imagine it's all that terrifying. And do we see any exits from this room, or is this just
You don't. Well, it's hard to tell with all the columns.
So we'd have to either.
We'd have to move through.
Yeah, we'd have to-
Do we know if it's the only one? Do you want to send your dancing lights?
I'm gonna
to
send my
a couple more
dancing lights
puddles?
around to as many puddles as I can to see how many.
In view, you will notice one more. If you take like 10 minutes to like check every puddle basically with your dancing lights.
That's the plan.
Can they turn into anything else?
They are not mimics. That much Rufus could tell you.
Yeah.
Ord
Thought.
wouldn't know about them, so.
Yeah.
Thought.
While he does that, I would do this to try and
help
make
me
sure I can
direct.
see them. Yeah.
Yeah, as well. Just-
Quick thought. Are either of the oozes we see below stalactites?
No.
Dang it.
I can.
You're the only one who can easily affect it.
I don't want to touch them.
No,
It's not
I'm not
necessarily
you.
true.
I'm saying
You said
Tim
you.
is the only one who could easily
Tim,
affect it.
yeah.
I have
a magic
learned
weapon.
a couple tricks.
You will burn your
actually,
fist.
Rufus, you know they probably already know you're here.
Ah,
They don't have eyes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They
Whoa.
probably know we exist already.
Are they moving?
No. They're
How
doing
close
what
are
they
we
do
to them?
best, lying in wait.
They
How
probably
close are
won't
we?
attack.
I'd say like one's probably 30 feet, the other's
If
probably
we
40
don't-
feet away.
Go near them. Attack them.
At range, yeah.
So you're thinking we could walk around them?
I think if we
I
get
don't wanna
close,
risk
if we get within
They'll
range
attack.
of them, they'll attack. I think they're trying to hide, basically.
Yeah.
If we attempt to go nearer them, they will attack.
Okay. Is the room big enough to walk around them though?
Maybe. It'd be kind of difficult, but maybe.
I thought it was.
And that doesn't mean that they won't just suddenly move
What
to
was the
attack.
result?
closer.
What was the result of me putting the dancing lights on different? How many of them are there?
Two,
We
but
said we
again,
could see
you
two.
don't have a full sight of the room anyway. Because again, like you can't see through the room, so there might be
There are
more.
columns and other things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we could shoot them and see if we can get them to funnel through the area that we can see.
Now
Um,
I just make the ones
Born.
that we attack move, not the
How
ones-
how far back can I get?
Ooh.
Like how far back? What do you mean?
Like, and still being able to see them.
So
Like this chamber is coming right off of the tunnel that you're on, kind of. Because you moved over into the main room, headed like this way was where the mound room was. So you went up, over, and right down here, kind of like
Mhm.
is where this is, and it's right against it. So like 10, 15 feet back, you can move, and then you hit,
So
Tunnel
45
wall.
feet
yeah,
away from the creature, basically.
Yeah.
I have a thought.
sure.
I'm gonna pull out a metal cow drop.
Mhm.
Maybe we can entice them away from us with snacks.
I don't think they technically eat metal. They just corrupt.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Nice
I'll
thought.
put it away.
I'm
Put
gonna
my cow drop back in
quick-
my pocket.
that way.
Quick mechanics question, Tantus.
Sure.
Since they're used to not ever being seen at all, would a sudden hit on them count as a surprise?
depends on what you're doing, I would say.
Shooting at them from a distance.
They're aware of you.
And
so
you can't really
probably
hide
not.
from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're within their blind sight distance, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Usually
Yeah.
that's like 60
Unless
feet.
one
I
of
have
you
no-
can cast fly.
I can't.
That's tremor sense.
No.
This isn't tremor sense. This
And
is
blind sight is just an area,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because they're
Yeah.
more magic than that.
Oh.
I mean, I can certainly damage them. But-
yeah, Tim, you probably would know enough when they mentioned oozes. I'll give you the fact that you know that they tend to be hard to damage with magic because they tend to resist a lot of.
They resist. I don't remember. I think because this is like Tim would not remember
Yeah.
necessarily, but
They
he
usually
would
resist
probably be
elemental
nervous to
damage.
use. Yeah,
What
think
about Nokren's
all of them.
electrocution?
Not all of them, but it's hard to
That's a
tell
good
which
point.
is which. Yeah,
Can he electrocute them?
maybe.
I can do it in a line. If we can lure them in first, and I can get them in a line, I can hit both of them.
I'm fairly confident that that's a better idea than anything else we've done so far.
I got a good idea, guys.
I've also put my shield on my back, and I've pulled out. So I've just got the magic greatsword out, and I'm. Yeah, I don't want to get hit though, because this armor's losing stuff if I get hit.
I'm going to pull out the other arrows that we found that were, I think they were bone tipped or something.
Mhm.
That is a good idea.
Since they're not metal, that might be better.
I got
I
nothing.
think you still lose them, but like it means
Right, but
that-
they won't be. I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
It might be because the material might help. It might not.
Yeah.
I know metal probably isn't a good idea.
Should I lure one out?
We want to get them both though because we want them lined up so that Nokren.
I
Where's
can
my
get both of them out, but if there are any more in the room,
Well, I mean, if
You
worse
think
comes to
it'll
worse, we
drop more
run
than
back down the cave, and they're in a line.
Mhm.
okay. Well then, tell you what, I'm gonna lure them out. So let's get into a position where we're happy with how we're standing. Nokren, I'm
Oh.
assuming you're going to be in front.
Yeah, I'll be at the door with like whoever's shooting and range off next to me, so they can do it past as I get ready to mack one in the face.
I guess. I have no idea what I'm gonna do because I have nothing good.
Yeah,
I've
whatever
got
you throw is
darts,
getting
guys.
lost to me. So
Punch it.
I'm going to fire magic missile, 2 at the first one and 1 at the second.
Okay.
And Rufus and I'm pretty sure, are also going to shoot arrows.
Yeah, this is a 3, 2, 1. Let's
Go.
fire. Yeah.
Which one were you doing? 1, 2?
I was doing 1 to the second one, and I would
I'll
have.
shoot at the second one then.
I'll hit the first.
Okay.
Hey.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay amount of damage.
All right.
It's a start.
Shall we roll initiative?
Yeah.
yeah.
Something Orn should be good.
Hey, that's not too bad. I'll take it. Hey, you guys get more attacks.
Woo!
Oh yeah, the dagger's like down here. I need to bring it back.
Yeah. You're like looking through
And
your
my
icon.
initiative keeps going the way it has been.
I thought you rolled a 20 initiative.
Damn.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
You did roll a 20 initiative right after I
I
rolled. You
didn't.
rolled
Okay,
twice.
I didn't see it come up. That's why.
Take your first one, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I actually
all
finally
you-
have a decent initiative.
Delete red, please. He's not here.
Where's my... I don't
There
have...
we go.
All right.
Oh, God.
I thought I rolled really good initiative this time.
I don't have a
That's
turn
so-
order.
I have
That's weird.
+8 to initiative.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I am
Oren.
+3.
Yeah. Gonna be shooting another shot at the first one.
Okay.
And then backing up a bit.
Mhm.
Not great.
Let me see
Not
what his
great.
AC is.
Should
You will
hit.
hit.
It's an ooze. It's an ooze. You're gonna hit it with a 13.
Yep.
They're not wearing armor.
Okay. Rufus.
They might
I'll
have
shoot the
natural
second
armor,
one
though.
again.
They
Okay.
might. Woo, look at that damage.
Damn.
Nice.
Woo, look at that damage.
All right, Grits, what are you doing?
About how far is the closest one?
Like, between 30 and 40 feet, depending on how far back you are from the front. 30 feet if you were right in the front. So
I
guess,
mean,
like
I was
35,
second
40.
to last leaving, so
Then probably
Or second
35,
to last
40
coming,
feet.
I mean.
We'll say 35 feet. We're like a step back from everybody else.
35.
Worst comes to worst,
Um,
I'm standing completely still. You can jump up on top of me or something.
well, yeah, I can step up to get within 20 feet,
Mhm.
because that'd only be 15 feet of my movement,
Mhm.
and then chuck a dart
Okay.
at the closest one. Kapow!
Okay.
And
You
maybe
hit.
do some damage.
Yeah.
And then back up again.
Okay. Tim?
So I run up, whoocha, and then run back.
I mean, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile again, and I'm gonna do 2 on the second one and 1 on the first one this time.
So I guess roll the second one. And then,
Yeah, so this is this for the second one, and then
Nice.
this is for the first one.
Bink.
Okay.
No,
You blast out magic missiles, and they both explode in a blast of kind of grayish goo.
They both?
Yes.
Why were we worried again?
Because if they touch you, they degrade your armor and weapons.
I'm not wearing armor. And then Tim's gonna
I
walk
am.
forward into the room and move his dancing lights off to the side to see if we can see any.
As you begin to look, you can notice that the chamber does not seem to have any other exits.
No exits.
No.
Then we're and are there any other oozes? Because I'm specifically looking for
Give me
oozes.
perception.
I would
I
also.
am using the
You're
dancing
using the
lights.
dancing
to
lights,
land-
yes.
I'm using the dancing lights.
Yes.
So
Yeah, if I have time while I'm in the doorway, I'm doing getting ready
You
for
will,
ritual
with
detect.
your dancing lights, you will notice yet another one kind of like tucked in the back.
just one more.
Again, you don't get a good view of like the center of the room unless you start walking in amongst the stalagmites, but like on the fringes, there just seem to have been maybe 3.
If there's no exit, it might not be worth using.
More what I'm
There's
thinking is
three,
there could
there's
be
3 more.
No. There's one more, or there's 3 total.
One more, there was 3 total that seemed to be on
Yeah.
the
Okay.
outskirts.
How far away
mean-
is that one?
We can just
Um,
one pretty quick.
It's like on the other side of the stalagmites, so probably like 50 feet away from the entrance. From all the
So,
way to the back,
uh,
as far you could have been. But like that position, you wouldn't have been able to see it. You had to be very much closer to see it, because you kind of had to be on the other side of the room, like halfway through the room to see it.
Okay then.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth even using the arrows, though, if it's something that's not going to come after us.
Yeah, you'd have to be like 30
I-
feet away.
Can I do a quick check within the room to see if there's anything of value that I can see from here, or if it would
Sure.
require? Would it be an investigation?
Yeah, give me investigation. That works.
If it comes for me, feel free to leave me.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be anything of value in here.
Cool, let's leave.
All right.
Yep, we out. Peace.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Slaughtered 2
Get
oozes
my
and moving
shields
on.
back out.
So the tunnel itself will continue for about another 30 feet, and then it will get to a 4-way intersection.
Great.
So many paths.
Run
So,
your hand along
forward,
the left wall.
left,
Oh.
right.
Rufus, do you still have your torch?
Yes.
You want to see if any of these paths give any indication first?
Yeah, I'll check that.
Let me check here.
Any kind of air movement?
Nope.
So I'm gonna
I
move
chose
my
that
dancing
last.
lights one down each hallway.
Okay. The hallway to your right seems to go on for a while, and then you get to like the edge of your dancing lights and the edge of where you can see them, and you don't know. Same for the forward run. The left one seems to lead into another chamber.
Short first. I say we go left. And I'm gonna pull the dancing lights back to me as well, just so I'm not leaving them there as like an indication of where we are.
I'm not
anything like
trying to
that.
hide, but just in case, since we know there's things that have tremor sense in here, I am going to stealth. Especially since I'm going up in the lead.
Yeah.
Damn.
Good roll.
All right.
Not as good a
Oh,
roll.
That was so close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even bothering.
No. No.
I could, but
What does my elf nose smell, Matt?
nothing good.
Rufus.
Sorry. I'm
Yeah,
going to
Slowly
perceive
walk into this
into the room.
Okay.
that's what I was gonna do as well, so I'm
Yep.
gonna roll that.
I would also like to.
Oh no!
Ooh!
Oh, thank you. Thank goodness for grits.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, my dwarf. Or,
So this
yeah, my
room is
dwarf-
dominated by a large pool of water. Grits will notice, kind of like as you approach the edge of the water, you can see that there does seem to be some kind of down in the water, like another tunnel in the water leading out from the kind of pool that's in here,
Like underwater?
like an underwater tunnel.
Like we'd have to swim.
But it's about. It looks like maybe 1 foot wide, so it'd be something that like Rufus could squeeze through.
Nope.
Could I send the dancing lights down there?
I mean, you could, but
It will
would
only-
it would go into darkness and then disappear, and then like stop moving / disappear from sight.
Well, I'd only move it as far as it could go.
Oh.
I just want to see as much as I
also,
can see.
Grits, you do notice there appears to be a set of skeletal remains of some kind of person with a blade at their side.
A blade of metal.
Yeah, it looks like maybe a scimitar.
I'm going to pull out my grappling hook.
Okay.
And grapple it.
If you
Fishing
guys
anyone?
will let me, if you guys will let me, give me a call, and I'm gonna sit down and
Give me a second
this.
here.
Ah,
All right, give me a second here.
as a ritual.
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna be next to the water, by the way. I loathe
Uh-huh.
the door.
Okay.
Well, not the door. I'll be
Uh-huh.
back in the middle of everyone.
Well, I'm also going to be asking for help strength-wise with this, because I know I'm not going to pull this up.
Okay. So, dropping from the ceiling are 3 stalagmites.
Just
Ah.
dropping.
So,
Just drop it.
whereabouts?
One
Above us?
on Grits, one on Rufus, one on Orin.
Dexterity saving throw.
No, they're making an attack roll against you.
What? That's a load of bullcrap. They're just
Something's
stalagmites.
attacking.
They're
Uh,
not stalactites.
Nope. They're not stalactites.
Expect no one to be able to see in a second, and I
Uh-huh.
mean no one.
Yep. So Grits, what is your AC?
4,000.
Uh-huh.
14.
Okay, so you're hit. Rufus.
Oh no.
16.
Okay, you're hit, and Orin.
Wait. Did you just... 14. I'm caught.
They get at least +4, apparently.
Yep.
I think they probably get exactly +4, but it's just a guess.
I know what
Because that's
these
our luck.
things are.
So it'll be
This
6 to
sucks.
Grits, 6 to Rufus, 6 to Orin.
Hey, at least you're consistent.
Devil.
Okay, so Nokren, you and Tim can see these like what looks to be stalactites, except until they fall, these things kind of flip over and kind of land almost like tentacled hoods over top of each of these things and attach to them, engulfing their heads.
Would this be an Arcana check to know what that is?
For a monstrosity, probably.
If these are what I think they are, we're screwed.
This is bad. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
come
this
on.
is-
Fuck
It is
off.
bad, yes.
Nokren, if you want to try it, go ahead. Maybe you'll know what they are.
Okay, what is it? Sorry, my cat. My
Arcana.
character's
Arcana.
closed. Okay.
It would have been like maybe you luckily heard about it somewhere. Oh my god, you did!
Yes.
Dark mantles!
Monstrosities.
Dark mantles!
What?
They're dark
Yeah.
mantles.
Oh. Okay,
I'm
it's
just
not
gonna
what I thought it
scream
was.
dark mantle, get up, sword ready.
Dark mantles.
I mean, you never know.
I
I
know.
might have encountered one in a cave before, being like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. While they're motionless, they're indistinguishable from stalagmites or stalagmites. Okay. So
I hate these people. Bleh.
it has advantage on its attack rolls against you while it's on your head, but you're blinded and unable to breathe.
Lovely.
It can only attack you. Has advantage on the attacks, but that's about it. Anyway,
That's it,
you
that's
can
it.
you can try to tear it off of you with
That's
strength.
not it that it has.
Mhm.
That's not it.
That's definitely.
No, that's not it.
Should we roll initiatives again?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
With me being the one to get the roll, would I know that if I could rip one off them?
Sure.
I think I'm too busy peeing my pants right now to go.
Okay, let's do descending order. Okay, Tim, you are first. You are blinded for one thing, so there's that.
Oh, I'm blinded?
Oh no, yeah, you. Oh no, you're fine. It's you and Nokren
Yeah.
are fine. So yeah, there's still some people's heads though.
Yeah. More what I'm wondering is if I shoot a spell at them, is it going to hurt the person inside their face at the moment?
Only one way to find out.
Wait, no. Would I know that?
Theoretically, you could target only
Just-
one.
Just aim slightly above where the person.
That's kind of
Yeah.
more like my with my intelligence, I'm aiming directly above their head, maybe giving Rufus a haircut, but you know, but I am gonna do something in particular, which is Scorching Ray. I don't think that hits. I don't know if it hits.
At which one though?
You make 2 more
That's
attacks.
that's
so-
at the one. That's at the one on Orn. First of all,
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't hit.
and I'm
Yes.
sorry. No, I gotta do all 3 at once, anyways. But it's being slow.
Yeah.
So sorry. I'm gonna click it again. There might be a 4th one that shows up.
That hits.
I'm doing 1 at each of them. Is the idea?
Okay.
Well, I think
The
all
last
of them
one-
hit, and 2 of them were very nice damage.
The last one was on Rufus. I'm sorry that it was the low damage one. I had already pre-planned Orn grits Rufus in
that's
my
fine.
head.
Okay, they all do hit though.
I see how it is.
I'm sorry.
Grits. You're in darkness, and you feel like something's engulfing your head, basically.
It might be a little warm.
Immediately Trying to rip it off. Would I-
Strength check.
So good at these guys.
Oh yeah, you are.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Slam it on the ground.
You take your turn, basically your action, kind of pulling at it as you pull this like almost like hood-like squid monster off of your head and throw it away from you, as you kind of
And
got
then-
like strange like suckers and like chews and crush marks on your head. It's like
And I take a nice big deep breath and say that we can't breathe under there.
Mhm.
And then yeah, that's pretty much all I can do probably. Yeah.
Yep. Nokren.
I have an idea, and I'm so glad I prepped this spell. Would I know if this would work on them?
Oh
It's-
man.
Humanoids, isn't it?
Is it?
One
Or
creature.
no,
creature
no, no,
you
it's
can see
creature.
within
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
hmm.
If it doesn't understand your language or command is directly harmful to it, spell has no effect.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
probably wouldn't.
They probably wouldn't understand.
You never know.
Well, no, I'm asking if I would know because I was the.
Yeah.
knew
Oh,
what these things were.
yeah, you're the one that knew what they were. You would assume more likely it wouldn't understand your language.
Okay.
For what you know,
It's a monstrosity.
these things are relatively dumb.
Yeah. Okay. In that
So,
case,
You're not quite sure how dumb, if it's like ogre dumb, which they might understand a language, or like dog dumb, which it wouldn't be able to understand a language at all, kind of thing.
You would understand tone, though. Isn't that right? Isn't that right?
right?
In that case, I'm
Drop
gonna,
it.
You're a dumb little
Drop it.
shit. You are? You're
Yeah.
a dumb little shit.
I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark on the. I'm just doing that now. I'm not doing the damage. Hunter's Mark on the one that isn't on.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run up and take a cleave above his head, where like I have to try.
Follow
and get
my
it off.
lead. I made a very nice scorch mark in it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go where that is. I'll go where the scorch mark is.
Okay.
Are you
Okay.
are you glaving it or great sorting it? That makes sense.
Great sorting.
Okay.
Ooh, right
And
in
do
the.
I do Hunter's Mark? Does
Okay.
that hit?
Yeah. So you will kill the one on Orin.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're super squishy.
You will kind of like
They only have
slash into it and kind of like cut in the top of it as it kind of goes limp over the top of Orin.
Okay,
I like
will
to
I have
think that
enough movement?
the rest of it falls over Orn because he's a little
Yeah.
just a nice little tutu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Orin,
Well, with
you know,
the
They're
rest
not
of my
that
movement,
bad.
can I run to the one that's next to Grits?
sure. Well, the one that she threw off her, yeah.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah,
the
to try
ground.
and make sure
Throw
it
it on
would
the
stay off her.
ground.
Like I'm getting in
Yeah.
between you, basically.
Sorry, Rufus.
They fly.
No,
so
no,
it's
I'm,
probably
I'm
it's
trying to
not-
make sure it grab me.
Yeah.
Is what I'm.
They
trying to do.
fly, so when you tossed it off, it's now floating in the air.
Okay, well I'm going next to Grits to try and intercept it if it goes for her.
Mhm. Okay. Orin, what are you doing? You no longer have something on your head.
Well, I
That's why I
I'm-
went for him. He was next. So.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna,
sense.
I guess, run over to Rufus and use the Crombit to try to shank it off.
Okay.
Sneak attack, right? He's
Yes, he's still technically there. Sure, even if he's
Yeah.
blind.
Rufus is still a threat to him, technically.
Yeah,
right?
you know,
Yeah,
he's even though
stabbing
he's
it.
blind, he's technically still a threat.
Yes, technically speaking, which
I
is the
imagine
best
he's
kind
inside
of.
trying to. Oh my god!
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a lot of dice. Like,
14,
Okay. You get a good hit on him.
and then seeing as it doesn't kill it, I will swing with the dagger in my offhand as well.
Yeah, you will.
Does
Okay.
12 hit?
Yes. They're still up.
Hey.
Oh, that thing's
Damn.
got to be so low based on the math. The other one.
Right.
Rufus, you can't
have, like,
see
one
anything
health.
and you can't breathe.
2 questions.
Uh-huh.
Is the torch still lit?
I mean, probably.
Oh,
That
that's
would
great.
hurt a lot.
Because I don't know if I could go for my sword in this situation.
Yeah.
Stab.
You have disadvantage regardless, though, because you can't see it.
Burn, baby, burn.
I guess I'll try to burn it.
Yeah!
Do it.
Was it just a straight dex roll then?
Yeah.
Okay.
ground.
Oh no, it's a normal attack, but it's a disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh,
no, no.
oh, you weren't
He's
proficient in
using
it.
the torch.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
using the torch. That's
Yeah.
right. You're using the torch.
You're
Okay.
not proficient in torches? What?
All right. You'll manage to like.
It would be a
shove-
sneak attack damage though.
It would.
It would
Assuming-
technically.
Yeah.
By your ruling earlier, that makes sense.
Well,
Because I am next to it.
I'll give it to the person that can actually physically see it. I'm not sure if Rufus would,
Yeah.
and it doesn't actually matter because
It was almost
roll a d4.
If you roll
Don't
more
roll.
than one.
Oh wait, it wouldn't be a dex check. It would be a strength check because it's not
Hmm.
dexterity based. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
crap.
True.
You mean torches aren't a finesse weapon?
Yeah, torches
I
are a
would think.
finesse weapon.
I would think torches are a finesse weapon because you're trying to burn. He's trying to burn it. He's not trying to hit it
We're
with.
not trying to stab. Not
No,
trying
it's
to
a
hit.
charisma because you're trying
Oh no.
All right. You miss horribly, like waving around a torch.
to throw yourself on the ground.
Okay. So now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, woof, none of you can see.
There it is.
Yep.
I
Great,
don't
and I'm
know
the
if
only
you
one
can hear me,
inside one.
Rufus.
Mhm.
Don't move.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Just like hold on to his leg and get ready to stab again.
Rufus, you'll also notice, you'll feel like your head is technically, like, lighter all of a sudden.
Nom.
Tim, what are you doing?
Well, I can't see.
Nope. Which is weird for you, because it's blocking your dark vision.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is why warlocks are handy.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
I hope it's a very high level light spell.
No, it's not that. I don't have that. But I have an idea to allow me to still attack this.
I'm gonna apologize to people in advance here.
Oh, no.
I just need to.
Oh, no.
I just need to do a thing real quick.
no.
He
As
drops
soon
a
as he
fireball
says
at his
that-
feet.
If
What's
you're
gonna
about to
happen is
cast
Nokren
Thunder
is-
Wave, realize
Like-
that it makes sound out to 300 feet, and we're in a cave, so it'll be throughout the entire.
And if there are stalactites above us, they will fall.
Yeah, no, Nokren is like aiming his shield up at the one that's
The
not looking at the
bugs.
spear, but the
Oh,
second he
the
hears that,
the
uses
bugs.
shield towards him.
That's not what I was gonna do, but you make good arguments for that. But what I was going to do is this.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Starting with the lowest health one.
Okay.
Lowest total or
How are
lowest
you
per
guys looking?
I'm at
I'm
15.
good.
I'm at 18.
Grits.
21.
Okay. All
You're
right.
at my starting health.
They will fall asleep. Both will be
Great.
asleep. The darkness
Can we
will go
see?
away. Yeah, the darkness
Great.
will go away.
Perfect.
You kind of win at this point in time.
I'm killing mine.
Murder.
Yeah. Now we murder them.
Coup de grace on
So,
I apologize just in case one of them had higher health than one of them.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
You managed the damage you managed to just put them down, and you were right. One was at 1 hit point.
I thought so. God,
Nice.
I'm good at
Yes.
math.
I should have just ran into like a wall or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the wall.
I thought about it too.
God,
the
I
thing is,
hate.
You could have either gone into the wall or into the pool. So,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know which direction.
Well, I
I'll be honest
couldn't
with you.
breathe anyway, so maybe it would make it not breathe.
I think we should have a nap.
I really, really hate things without eyes.
Yeah.
I don't like things that drop from nowhere.
And drop
Yeah.
on your head that look like stalagmites that were above you all the time.
So I basically
How
have
long-
really cool
Stalactites. I'm
hats.
sorry, stalactites.
How long would it take us to walk back out to the main chamber? The large chamber. Well, we might not want to go there. Actually, 'cause the bugs
yeah,
are closer
no.
there.
I also want to do the detect magic to see if that thing in the sword in the water and the skeleton in the water has anything magical.
It doesn't look like it.
Oh,
Just
okay.
a metal sword?
So it's
But
just
it's a scimitar. But
Yeah.
a scimitar is cool AF. So
But it's not
I'm
magical.
not going in for it.
I'm not going in there for it either.
Well,
I'm just
I was
saying.
going fishing.
He was
Yeah,
gonna try to
Oh,
grappling
yeah,
hook it.
that'll. I have rope. I have a lot of rope.
I have rope and I have a grappling hook.
I mean,
Okay, I want to rest while he does that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna rest first.
Are
And I'm
we?
gonna want help because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to haul it out with my strength.
I mean,
Can
it's probably really difficult to grappling hook a scimitar
Actually, I
under
don't
the
need to
water,
rest.
30 feet down,
Does
Does it
just-
have?
It's like a crane game, but you have
Yeah.
limited tries and it's underwater, so you can just be like, all right.
Yeah, I mean,
With enough
if you,
time.
If you want enough
right?
time, I'm gonna say, do you really want to spend a very long time here?
Well, that depends. Are we resting
I'm-
here?
You guys,
I
I
don't
could probably
actually
just
need
swim
to
down
rest.
and grab it real quick if you really, really want it. It's
You
just
really
a
wanna go in the
scimitar.
water?
I'm not afraid of swimming.
Put the grappling hook
Not
around her
the
belt.
What is a scimitar considered?
Is
It's a
short?
1d6 finesse weapon.
Would I
It's-
be able to use it?
It's
Slashing.
literally as good as a
Yeah.
short sword.
Yeah,
Okay,
except
so
for
that's-
standard short sword.
It does
Then-
slashing instead of piercing.
Piercing.
That would
Yeah,
actually be
that's
good for me because I don't have. Well, no, I do have a short sword, but
Well,
short
short
swords are
sword.
cooler.
Yeah,
If
but
you
rapier's
have a
better than
short sword,
Yeah,
they're-
but if I need slashing,
they're all light short swords and
Yeah.
scimitar, so you could wield both at the same time.
That's true.
All of a sudden, Rufus is getting ideas.
Would you like me to go swimming?
No.
I'll go swimming.
We
No.
put the grappling hook around her belt loop.
You
Hand
could
the
just
rope
tie
to
a
Nok.
rope to me, guys.
Yeah.
I would tie my rope to her. 'Cause
Yeah.
I got a rope.
Nokren is already tying the rope as we
Yeah.
are
Nobody
discussing
wants
this.
be careful.
Nobody
Alright.
wants to use the grappling
Nice
hook
tight.
anymore.
what am I
Make an
doing?
athletics check. Athletics check.
Okay, before I was gonna say that, I was actually just gonna pick up a large rock and hug it and jump to use it to sink,
No.
and then use them to pull me back up.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
That's
So-
very, very.
The large rock is in fact another gray ooze.
No, the large. I guess no. Wait,
Large rock
no.
is
There
a
isn't
dark
really a
mantle.
lot of large rocks, but maybe you could like tie some or like carry some dead dark mantles and hope that they sink.
Just something
There's-
that sinks.
They would.
There's not even like a stalagmite
Nokren, can I
that
borrow
we
your
can
heavy
break?
metal
You could
shield?
break off a stalagmite, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
you can break off.
no,
the flag.
no.
Yeah, tell you.
No, I'm just
Yeah, Nokren will look at this and be like, no.
No. Yeah, no, I just
All right,
picked
so
up like
this thing.
you can get down to the bottom just by weighing yourself. You can
Yep.
see that there is a scimitar and a pouch next to it. Now that you're
Yep.
down there.
grab them both once I drop
Uh-huh.
let go of the stalactite, and then 2 tugs on the rope.
And
Yeah.
I will pull. Can I do athletics to try and pull?
you
I'm going to be helping you, but that doesn't
You
help
could have
much.
noticed that small
I get
1
out.
foot wide tunnel seems to go way deep. However far it goes.
Yeah, no. Tug, bring me back up.
Yep.
All right.
So do I do athletics to pull her up, or?
I mean, if the 4 of you are working together, I'll just.
Yes,
take it.
we'll all still.
We're all going to help.
Even
Yeah.
though,
I'm sure I'm just pretending.
even though 3 of you are probably not.
Orin's like,
Wait, no. 3 of you are not good at it. I was gonna say probably, but I can
No.
guarantee 3 of you are not good
3
at
of us
it.
have
Three of
minus
us.
1 strength.
And
Yes.
then there's me.
I'm the guy running with the end of the rope to keep it taut.
Yes.
Very nice.
alright,
Alright.
so I get up, and I will hand over the short sword, or the scimitar, to Rufus, who seemed very interesting, and then I open up the pouch and look inside of it.
It seems to be filled with gold and silver pieces.
I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, that's fair. That is very
you know,
reasonable.
you get
If
60,
anybody argues, I will stab you.
you get 65 gold and 33 silver.
How much?
65 gold and 33 silver.
Yeah, that's fair.
Got my gold from earlier, so I just did that now.
And now it's time.
I
And
can
now it's
buy
time for
drinks.
us to go, though. Yep.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
we doing?
Can I just say, are we resting? here?
Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah.
A short
I think
rest?
You're doing a short rest. as well.
I can keep watch because I don't need to rest,
Yeah.
so I'll keep.
And
I'll help keep watch as
I-
well.
I made a mistake for this battle. Oh well, it's fine. There should
They
have been-
cast darkness when they land.
No, there should have been a 4th dark mantle. That would have darkened
Oh,
us
okay.
first.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-huh. I forgot
well.
there was supposed to be 3 oozes and 4 dark mantles, and I wasn't looking at the right numbers.
What I was gonna
you
do
could
is
easily
I was
fight.
gonna use Vow of Enmity on one of them, so that I could get negate the disadvantage for being
Ah.
blind.
I'm trying to think if I want. How much did I take?
6.
6. You all took 6 because I rolled the same 3 times.
Yeah.
I'll go
And
ahead and
I'm
use
good.
1.
I'm still full.
Mm,
Perfect.
okay.
I am entirely. I just have a spell slot. All I got. I wish I didn't use Hunter's Mark because it died before I got to do mark damage. I just.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool beans.
All right. So, thank you everybody who joined us this week. Next week they'll be back to continue exploring these caverns and discovering some more of these secrets that are here.
Ooh,
Why don't
nice
we-
roll.
Why don't we go around
Yes.
the room and kind of give a shout out to everybody what we are, where we can find us, and all that stuff. Tesh.
Hello, I am Tesh of the Tesh Tube on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You can find me in all those places. Twitter is the best place to find me to figure out what I'm doing when, because I'm doing lots of stuff. I'm doing this show. I'm doing a show with Ollie on my Mondays,
Sundays
America's
at-
Sundays.
Sundays at 4 p.m.
That's the one.
PST.
And soon to be doing one on Wednesday nights What time is that?
Starting next week, Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Stars Without Number.
Yeah, so I'm joining on that one as well. Either way, follow my Twitter. That's where all of the stuff you find out, like where I'm doing what and when. And yeah,
Cool.
And yeah.
Rachel.
All right, I'm Rachel. You can find me. I'm actually Jade Vala, pretty much everywhere. Twitter, YouTube, not YouTube. I always say YouTube because of you, Tesh. I don't have a YouTube.
But maybe you should.
Maybe I should. Twitter, Twitch, that other everything else. Instagram, that's the one.
Yes.
Yep. I stream on my channel. I also have 2 podcasts. All sorts of funness. 17. Nice.
Pretty good show today, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
continue.
That's about it, though.
Okay. Rufus.
I'm Joe. You'll see me on Match Channel. I'll see everyone on Saturday who wants to join for some more discussing tabletop. Also, life announcement, I got engaged.
Congratulations! Woo!
Yay.
Hold on. Very important thing.
Party, yes.
When are we partying?
Woo, woo. Tiv.
Hi, I'm Tiv. Orn today, apparently.
Yes. Just.
It was a surprise to all of us.
Yeah.
I stream with Tantus a lot, Winter occasionally, and I'm in this game, the Wednesday game, Sunday, I'm in a game. More to come, apparently, and
yes.
yeah. And I'm gonna start packing up.
Yes.
Fair.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
And of course, Winter.
Hello, everybody. I'm at @WillGraham_WBG on Twitter, at WinterBear Games on Twitch, and schedule-wise, actually, really cool thing, I'm going to be on the Eberron stream over at twitch.tv/Delric. Sundays is over at twitch.tv/OllieRant at 4 p.m. PST. That is the Yarviskir homebrew game. It's his homebrew world for D&D. It's awesome. Highly recommend you check it out. Things are getting interesting over there. And then on Mondays, we occasionally stream Siege, although I've been sick the last little while. Sorry, guys. But that is actually with Tantus, Tesh, and Tiv, which I'm pointing to where they are on call, but not where they are in Twitch. So that didn't make sense for anybody. Anyways, but we play regularly on Monday. Tuesday is my regular normal stream. But the big thing that's a new announcement is the Wednesdays, Stars Without Number over at twitch.tv/DiamondWorm. We're doing Stars Without Number. It's gonna be cool. That is also with Tesh, Tantus, and Tiv, where
I feel so left.
well, you know, it's one of those things where
Boys only. I get it. I understand.
Well,
it isn't.
No,
Mads is joining us.
Mads
as well.
is, which is normally on Worm's Wednesday game anyway. So
Yeah. Tantus is a player, not the GMs.
Yeah, I'm a player.
Which is gonna be weird. His character is yet to be named. We're still waiting for that name.
I will have it soon. The new character.
You
name.
gotta have it before next Wednesday. Next Wednesday's the first
6
show.
days, Tantus. 6.
That is plenty of time to actually come up with a decent character name. When you give me give me 3 seconds to come up with a name, you get John.
You get John.
You get John.
You get John. Let's be honest.
John Reg.
John Reg.
Better than your
Regular John.
But anyway, so that's the big one coming up next week at 5 p.m. PST on Wednesdays, and we'll be continuing for a while. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's the only news for me. I didn't get engaged or anything like that. Joe.
Showing us up. No.
Yeah. Way to make us all look bad. But Matt, what about you?
And of course, I am Dracovin. You can find me here daily. Tomorrow morning is Darkest Dungeon. Normally is after the stream. But of course, you can catch us, and also Arcs tomorrow evening. For now. So you can also find me on my YouTube channel, the Dracovin Empire. Also, I've got Discord and Twitter linked or Discord, Twitter, linked below to contact with me. All my other various stuff like Patreon for extra support and great rewards. The big announcement now, which I will give more details on Twitter with tomorrow, is that I am going to be having a character creation stream for the first of my new games coming out this Tuesday. I'm not sure if everyone's joining us. I know that a couple of the newer folks to doing it. It's for a Vampire the Masquerade game that I'm going to be running on Tuesdays at, I'm going to say right now 2 p.m. because we were discussing whether to start it at 2 or 3. Most convenient for players because it works fine for the DM. Isn't that wonderful of me? I'm so nice to folks.
Is that 2 p.m. your time?
Yeah, my time.
So EST for everybody.
EST,
Yes.
Very afternoony.
EST.
Very afternoony for me.
Yep.
And that's like 11 a.m. for me. I'll be.
Yes.
But I'll probably watch every now and then because
Yeah, I'll still
I'm
be
a
at work.
stealthy boy with my phone at work. So
Nice.
I was watching one of Ollie's art streams actually at work the other day.
Yep,
So,
it's going to be part of a bunch of World of Darkness games, which are all going to be interconnected, different characters, but a connected storyline. So that'll be
Cool.
interesting. And we're starting with Vampire. So,
Cool.
yep. All right. So yeah, more to come on Twitter like the next couple of days as I give a full.
so
announcement
excited
and
to hear
stuff.
about that.
Yes. There is also technically, though it's a little farther behind, there is a Shadowrun game in the work, which I'll let people know about more in a little bit.
Shadowrun.
Yeah, Shadowrun. That's going to be coming on Fridays when it's finally in position. So keep your Fridays open at some point in time too. Fridays and Tuesdays. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining. It's been great. We'll see you later next week for more adventures. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.